left poi going overhand on the left side of the body. Then what you do is a crossover behind you to the other side. And let's just start with those and make sure that you can do that crossover pretty comfortably. And if I face the other way so you can see it, you'll notice, like what we were talking about last time, I am twisting my body to get the crossover to work. And my overhand is much worse than my underhand. I think underhand is much more intuitive personally, but that's subjective. So for now, just do the waist going back and forth, just to make sure that you have that without the head. And see if you can do it continuously. One home, one away, one home, one away, one home, one away, one home, one away. And this will help you also with your overhand behind the back weave. Second half of the move, you're going to go home to away, and we'll just stop back in the home position. Then you're going to go away, but up top here. So you cross up top there. Then you come back home. Then you're going to go away, then home, then go high away, home, waist away, home, high away, home, low, home, high, home, low, home, high, home, low, home, high, home, low, home, high, home. Now, instead of doing the beat in the home position, we're just going to get rid of it. It's going to go from the low all the way up to the high, back all the way down to the low, back all the way up to the high, to the low, to the high, to the low, to the high, back low and high and low and high and low and high and low and high and low, high, and 5 more. And 4 more, and 3 more, and 2 more, and last one, and back down, then home. Right hand, overhand, low position on the right side of the body. And then we're going to go home and away, twisting, like we did, using that nice, remember we were leaning back and rotating around that point right here to make space for the poi as it goes past the left hip when it crosses to the away side. And let's do 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now from here, let's go up top and come back home. And then down low, and then home, and high, home, low and home, high and home, and 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 low, home, high, home, low, home, high, home, low. Okay, now from this low position, don't do a full beat on the home side, just come through it and then come up top and then come back low and then come back up top. So we're going low and home, high, home, low, but no actual beat on the home side. You're just doing a carry, so it's half a count going through there. Either going from the top to the bottom or from the bottom to the top. From the top to the bottom or the bottom to the top. So low up to the top, to the bottom, to the top, to the bottom. And we'll do 5 more, and 4 more, and 3 more, and 2 more, and last one. Let's try and do 10 repetitions with the left hand. Start on the away side, up top, 5, 6, 7, and go. And low to high, and low, up high, and low, up high, and low, up high, and low, up high, low, up high, low, up high, low, up high, and we'll do 2 more, and then last set, and bring it down home. Let's try and put it together. If we start with both of them on the home side, we can bring the right one up top, and the left one down low, and then bring them both back home, and then bring the right one low, and the left one up top, and then bring them both back home, and then right up, left down, both back home, left up, right down, and both home, and right up, left down, and both home, left up, right down, and both home, and right up, left down, and both home, and left up, right down, and both home, and right up, left down, and both home, and left up, right down, and both home. Now what we're gonna do is we start here, and then we'll go 5, 6, 7, 8. Try and do 1 rep, come back to here. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 rep, and back to here. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 rep, back to here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 rep, and back to here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 rep, back to here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 rep, back to here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 rep, back to here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 rep, back to here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 rep, back to here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 rep, back to here. Now let's try 2 in a row. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2. And back to here. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2. And hold up top with the right. 5, 6, 7, 8, and third set of 2, 1, and 2. And hold up here. 5, 6, 7, 8, down, right, and then back up, and then second set, and then back up. Now bring them back to the home position and then switch. So your left one is up and your right one is down, and we'll do the same thing. 5, 6, 7, and 1, and switch. 5, 6, 7, and do 1 rep, and then back to here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 rep, and back to here. 5, 6, 7, 8. My God, I'm sucking at this direction. 1, 5, 6, 7, and boom. 5, 6, 7, and switch. Switch again. 5, 6, 7, and switch, and switch again. 5, 6, 7, and switch again. 5, 6, 7, and switch again. We were like this with the left up, right down, and we're gonna go like this twice, and then 5, 6, 7, and like this twice, and then 5, 6, 7, and like this twice, and 5, 6, 7, and like this twice, and 5, 6, 7, and like this twice, and 5, 6, 7, and like this twice. And then just keep going, and all you do is you just keep going. All you do, just keep going, just keep going. 1 up and 1 down, and 1 up and 1 down, 1 up and 1 down, 1 up and 1 down. I think the overhand one, more than the underhand one, has the feel when you're switching. So like if my left hand's here and my right hand's here, it feels like I'm doing a giant coming up with the pan that's on the bottom, and it feels like I'm doing a giant going down to me. I don't feel that same thing with this underhand one at all. So it's interesting. I thought that was just my subjective experience. So it's interesting to note I'm not the only one having that subjective experience.